Hello everyone, welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. My name is ColdHaven, and we were just going through part of the tutorial to kind of show you how to play the game, because there's a lot of information and a lot of things you need to know about each of these ships. You have to learn these ships, know your crew. It's pretty awesome, the level of detail that they've put into this. So, with that, let's get into it.
Admiral, Commander, we have a problem. The Idris relay that we use to outsource our jump calculations is malfunctioning.
Malfunctioning. What's our effective jump distance?
It's difficult to estimate with just the onboard computers. The red line extends beyond Helios Alpha, but we'd probably need an intermediary jump to get anywhere significant outside of the system.
This is what an ambush looks like, Commander. Find us a way back to Helios Gamma immediately. I want Daedalus under the cover of Ragnar's clouds before the Cylons can attack.
Commander, we're going to need more ships. Sinan's taken up yards 1 and 2 for the Jupiter-class Battlestars, and we're only prepped to crunch Manticores right now.
The floor crews are changing their build priorities as we speak. There's no use having a half-built Battlestars if we can't defend them.
I don't like Sinan very well. I mean, I'm not very fond of Kane either, but okay, you can't gripe about a Battlestar being half built and not being able to protect itself because you put all your resources into building it. Okay, so let's look at how to build ships. Okay, this is where you get most of your information, and this is information to study because you will need to know this stuff if you are going to fight and win. Okay, so it tells you what your armor is on your overall hull and what your armor is on the different sides of the ship. It takes you 2 turns to build and costs about 500. So, as it says right here, it's predominantly used. Sinan is predominantly. Anyway.
Predominantly
used for hit and run tactics and scouting missions. The Manticore also serves well in larger strike groups as a flanking element. Long-range compatible missile tubes and an uncommon aft-facing turret configuration makes this a versatile fighter. Pretty much what I told you in the last battle. So, we want this to be built. It costs 107. Now, fleet points comes in later when we start talking about people that command these ships.
Okay, we've got the Manticore hull underway, but let's push its fit out and training schedule forward.
I really don't want to, but they're gonna make me. So you can rush it, which is pretty much what the cost it would have been with using the build and what's left over. It comes out to be about the same. Because as you see, here's 107. There we go. So, there we go. We're gonna rush it. I don't like doing this. I think it's bad tactics. I mean, I'm sure there's instances where it's necessary, but if you keep building and if you keep your resources managed, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay. And it's not going to let me select anything else. That's so nice.
Your brand new Manticore is awaiting your orders, Commander. Sir, we suspect a satellite at Caprica Terminal may be the source of the Idris interference affecting our jump distance. I have the briefing packet ready. Colonial Fleet relies heavily on the Idris network. It provides access to accurate real-time locations and trajectory data of interstellar objects. The network is vital to our jump calculations. Without Idris, we can't tell if there's going to be a planet-sized inconvenience at the end of an FTL jump. We believe the Cylons are behind the interference of the Idris network and using the civilians at Caprica Terminal as a human shield. Caprica has granted us operational access to the terminal surrounds. Galactica is still MIA, so there will be no Battlestar to save the day if the Cylons do show up. To recap, we have to destroy every Cylon transmitter we find, restore the Aegis relay, and jump back to Ragnar, all without causing a single civilian scratch. Just another day at the office, right, Commander?
Making the impossible possible. Okay, so maybe it will let me... Oh, good idea. Always repair your fleet. Not quite ready to jump yet, still not gonna do it. Okay. I'm just leaving this information up on screen for you. Okay, now this is important because the FTL recharge costs increase with the number and size of a fleet's units and decrease the more time a fleet is given to spool their drives. So the size matters when jumping. So let's confirm jump to Caprica. No. Will it let me? No, it's not gonna let me. Why am I spending 100? It's a waste of Tillium to do this at this point. I really don't have anything. Why is my starting balance for Tillium so low in the first place? Okay, just go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and jump and waste the money. Let's just do it. Alright. Won't let me do anything else either. Okay, good. So let's just go ahead and end the turn. Now you can postpone things, but at this point it would be kind of redundant to do so. So let's just go ahead and proceed. Alright. This is more of the same information that we were looking at a little bit ago. Okay, no one's here as of yet, but that is, of course, going to change. We know that for a fact. Here we have the satellites. Looks like we got some baddies over there. Maybe some adamants. Unfortunately, we only have 3 corvettes. I don't like this, needless to say. Alright, because what we're going to have to do is wind up somehow defending both Daedalus and the terminal. I don't know how we're going to do this, but okay. Really, this setup without having any Idris contacts? That view is pretty, by the way. Reminds me of Mass Effect. Okay. Let's concentrate here. I think that maybe moving this one a little bit closer might be useful. Since these are the satellites that we need to take down, I want these to be as close as possible to them. You know, maybe have them at a mid-level. Right about there. Should have at least left you with 1 Battlestar or something. Okay, that's about the best we're going to do. As far as loadout goes, we don't have much to work with. And the Vipers are a lot more useful in this situation than Raptors are going to be. So, let's get to it.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Sir, Caprica Terminal has been locked down and local forces are en route to our position. Readings indicate there's definitely a bogus transmitter in the area.
Civilian lives are of value. Their property is not. Find and destroy any relay hijacked by the Cylons.
You heard it, Commander. Go blow up somebody's satellite.
Guess I'm gonna ruin somebody's night of watching Dancing with the Stars. Okay, what we see here is an overrun satellite. And we have been granted 2 adamants, which are good. Those are good at this case. So I'm going to want them to join up as quickly as possible. I'm going to have them fly towards the satellite.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to have these adamants join us. Thing is, I'm going to need them to hurry their little tugboat butts up. Doesn't look like these adamants. Oh, they do. Oh. They have Vipers also. Excellent. Alright, so I'm going to change their level up a little bit. Just in case we show up and I'm almost guaranteed there's going to be trouble. I mean, that's the whole purpose of this, right? So I'm going to have...
Yes, sir.
Them go ahead. But I'm going to keep them there. I hate leaving Daedalus unattended. And I really hate the fact that I couldn't make more ships. So these guys are going to be coming. I'm going to have them launch their Vipers. And they're going to be speeding in our direction. I might even have them go on a lure. There you go. Now, the purpose of this is to destroy the satellite, and I'm sure there's going to be more satellites I think that we're going to take out. I don't think it's just one, but I'm going to have everybody focus on that satellite.
Just give me one clear shot.
Okay, next turn it's going to be blown up. So what I want to do is have everybody meet up with the adamants.
Understood.
That's about all I can do at the moment. Just in case, I'm going to tell them to defend the Daedalus. Since I don't know what party's going to show up, I'm just going to leave the other Vipers to just play along for now. Oh, there's another one.
Open racks and engage. Time to make a bunch of mama toasters cry.
The satellite is destroyed. We can leave Helios Alpha, correct?
Not quite yet, Admiral. Idris data is still compromised. I've got another candidate for the source of the interference, however.
Now, what I want them to do is interweave. They're still going to be heading in our direction, but what I'm going to do is Tell them to attack this
Squadron
target.
target is confirmed.
Vipers, if they're in range, are really good for doing that. Corvettes are too because of their speed. But Vipers, if you're in the middle of a fight and you're having to take these things down, it's good to use them.
Sir, new Dratus contacts. Terminal broadcast isn't expecting any arrivals, so we have to assume the jumpers are hostile.
I am Jack's complete lack of surprise. Alright, we don't want these guys crashing into each other. We don't want them going after Caprica Terminal. I think they can damage it. It doesn't have a health bar, so I'm not exactly sure if they will attack it or can attack it. To be honest, I don't know what I'm up against. I'm going to turn off my boosters. I'm going to have them head this way. Am I going to run into him? I don't think I am. But I am going to have these guys slow down just a little bit. And maybe come about. Alright, they're on a higher level than me. So what I need to do is raise my guys' level up. For the most part, these guys are going to be on the same level. Wonder if I put on Dratus, put on defensive. Let's see, I can't remember if theirs are better than the Corvettes or not. No. But just as a precaution, because I don't know, the Cylons can actually somehow target you before they come into range, so you don't know who they're going to fire at first. Right now, it's best to have a defensive stance until I can figure out who I'm dealing with.
Escort priority 1 still online.
Interference is still in place, and it seems to be getting stronger. Commander, I have identified 2 more satellites showing potential interference.
Well, isn't that just a grand hoo-ha? So what we're going to do is we're going to make this guy, his mission is to attack these. That's what his runs are going to be. I'm not going to send them behind here because they might get flayed alive with those capital ships. Still don't know what we're dealing with here yet. Might alter their course just a little bit. There's one up higher. Sometimes the Corvettes like to go higher, especially if they can have a missile advantage. Those two are lower though. So what I'm gonna do is have these guys go down lower too.
On it, Commander.
I have a feeling he's going to be coming to us closer sooner. They should be getting into Dratus range pretty quickly. You know, as a matter of fact, let me speed up my manticores just by a little bit. So I have a feeling these guys are corvettes too.
IFF confirms unit is hostile. Missiles incoming!
I was wrong. I had it opposite. These are two Talons. And these are the two corvettes. Now the sad thing is that for a majority of this, these are heat seekers, so they're going to hit you pretty much regardless. What I'm going to do is have these guys break off and focus on the corvettes, because they're some of the most dangerous ones right now. Now what do we have here? We have raiders. Where is that? Oh, right here. And that's a raider too. So I have... He's busy doing his mission run, so we're going to have them select them. I know that's two raiders. I don't know if they'll have enough time to get there to really be useful. I've got to pretty much think no. Alright, so what am I looking at here? These guys have got pretty much everybody in range. So I'm going to back off on the defense. I'm going to have everybody focus fire. See, the adamants are alongside of them, I believe. So I might make theirs target his. I'm going to set up missiles.
Yes,
on
Commander.
him. This guy is going to get closer to him, so I'm going to have him aim there. And then him fire
Understood.
there. These guys might be able to broadside. Or attack from the side. Talons are a little bit out of reach. I am going to move them up to give them a better advantage. Recovering their fire. I'm gonna hold off with firing his, because he's a little bit behind. Who do we have doing what? He's attacking there. He's too far away. Even if he was to be called back, he's not going to be able to take this guy on. Not yet. He wouldn't be able to make it back in time. So go ahead and intern.
Manticore is taking damage.
Yeah, they might get blown up. Alright, let's take a look at the damage here. Not much there, not much there. What I need to do is get out of their fire pool, like, immediately.
System repairs underway. So say we all.
See, the thing is, he might be destroyed by then. It's hard to say because they haven't reached him yet. Our squadrons look like they're doing okay. I'm going to go ahead and have him attack the next target over here. Now that might not actually be a good idea. Because he'll have to go past those talons, and they're going to get shredded. I don't want to hold off, but because that could destroy him, and it could not. It's kind of up in the air. So I might just go ahead and have them fire at this talon. This should be clear to do so.
Reloading.
Manticore is taking damage.
Solution updated. Target acquisition maintained.
Alright. Oh, they've taken a lot of damage. They're flying away. So they're waiting so that they can fire their next. I fly into there and I'm going to get ate up. So I'm going to do... Let's fly away that way. Let's see, the rear is still kind of bad. Left and right. So far the adamants are doing pretty good. I'm gonna make them come to me.
Yes, sir. So he's flying back that way. I'm going to have him meet him. Say hello.
Target acquisition is ordered. Give me manual controls now.
Pretty much getting beat up. So I'm going to try to fly a little bit lower. This guy is going to get tore up before he can even get to Daedalus. So I'm not worried about that. I don't have anybody that's got any kind of missiles right yet. One more turn. Stop with the boost. And show him my ass. Fire control's not going to be really good. But once these guys fire control, once I get my missiles online, it's going to be... It's going to be on. I can almost probably just pull away at this point.
Understood.
Squadrons are good with messing with the Nemesis too. Especially get them by themselves. I can't fend them off.
Manticore is taking damage. Missiles incoming!
Let's see how that's going to hit me. Let's see, how much damage they take? Not too much. I'm not doing too well. Either way, this guy is going to wind up getting hit. I think that's about the best I can do at the moment. Could actually have them come join us.
Yes, sir.
I still have a problem with them not being able to defend Daedalus because they're too far away.
Missiles incoming!
Nothing but the rain.
Look at how much damage that takes. Oh my goodness. He's coming back around. I stick around, I'm gonna wind up getting hit pretty bad. They're too far away.
Yes,
I
sir.
could try to get further in range.
Understood.
I mean, that might damage him, it might not. I'm gonna do
System
some repairs
underway.
because I'm trying to keep him
So say we all.
away. This guy is not having a good time. I know it's a long shot, but it's the best shot I have right now. I mean, who else have I got firing on him? Nobody else is being able to fire. Might be blown up, he might not be. See, that's a fucking fracking crapshoot of it all. It's hard to tell if they're gonna go down or not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because he's chewing up our
Missiles on their
forces.
Target locked and watch for clearance.
Alright, we're in a much better situation than we were about like 10 seconds ago. These guys are not doing very well. You would think that they would have some kind of defense on the terminal itself. Still should give him at least some kind of advantage, maybe. I can't focus fire. You know what? I am gonna focus fire. I'm gonna fire all my torpedoes at him, and hopefully That's enough.
On it, Commander.
Hopefully my squadrons don't get tore up too much.
Switching to manual.
System repairs underway.
Oh no, we're gonna switch it to this guy. And we're gonna go down further so we get a better shot at him. They're in better view to attack him, so that's what we're gonna do. His rear's doing pretty good, but we're gonna turn him around and face him and focus. Are we still? Yeah, we're gonna focus whatever firepower we can on them. This guy's right is out of control, so do I have anybody with missiles? We have 2 coming up. Him, on the other hand, he's going to be able to fire this turn. More likely he's going to fire at him. That's who he's aimed at. So I might want to... But you never know. You never know who they're going to fire at. Sometimes they're aimed here, but they'll fire over here. So we'll just have to see. I'm going to have to take a gamble.
Sustained incoming. Sector
Missiles incoming!
Yeah, you go back and do that. Don't worry about them. We'll let our Vipers take care of this other guy here. Oh. Nice.
So say we all.
Gonna make them go up a level.
Understood.
To the right, so maybe he'll just get more of the right side.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sweet. Anybody else? Anybody else? I'm gonna save that one. In case this next round does not take him out. And we have some more surprises. I just don't like using all my armament unless I absolutely have to. Ready to focus on him. And here we go.
One more good salvo on.
Yeah, he's toast. That toaster is toast. I'm not wasting a salvo on it, but I am going to try and repair while I've got a good turn to do so. These guys have got salvos too. I'm just gonna have them keep on railing on them, and we should be good. Alright, just as a precaution, what we're going to do is have these guys circle back around just in case anybody decides to show up. And I'm going to have him circle around this way just to meet up and form back up again. Hopefully, this will be the last satellite, but somehow I doubt it.
No joy, sir. Navigation data is still compromised. They must have control of the entire Idris system by now.
Not to mention we've destroyed more Caprican infrastructure in the last few minutes than the entire Cylon fleet could on a good day.
We've wasted enough time. Commander, remove the Cylon threat from Caprica Terminal before any more lives are put at risk.
Admiral Kane, Caprican and Quorum representatives are on the line. They want to know about Colonial Fleet's involvement at Caprica Terminal.
Divert the calls to my office, Lieutenant. And get us out of Helios Alpha, Commander, before I am forced to ground the Daedalus for good.
No, they didn't do more damage to Caprica network, because that group would have destroyed everything there if we hadn't been there. Ugh, I hate that guy so much. But anyway, I think that we did fairly well. You can see on the graph here that some of them didn't do so well, and some of them leveled up right here. They got better experience. And we pretty much did pretty good. It looked like we were getting there a little hairy there for a bit. All right, let's take a look at it. See how we did.
Set condition 1 throughout the ship. Just give me one clear shot.
Weapons free. Prepare for engagement. Open racks and engage. Time to make a bunch of mama toasters cry. All systems are nominal.
Escort priority 1 still online.
Escort clearance zone is active.
Target is 45 by 99.
Firing solution is online.
Optimizing firing solutions. Reloading.
30 in my kill slot.
Love it. I love watching it like this. This is so cool.
Target
See it play it out in real
acquisition
time.
is Give me manual controls now.
Break!
Inbound on your starboard. 7 high-tech.
Krista, I'm taking hits.
Eat this, toaster. Nothing but the rain.
I'm hit! Keep your target locked and watch for clearance. Crap! Got him! Turkey, right 6, lower 2, I'm committing.
What you've got to manual? Sustained incoming. Sector 2-3. Actual says to mop up and prepare for extraction. One more good salvo off to it. That got a little messy.
There goes Seinfeld. Well, that's all I have time for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Until next time, stay safe. I'll see you later.